Welcome back, campers. So today we're going to talk about a trilogy. It's because, each movie individually, I guess you could talk about the first one. First one was good, but this only really matters as a trilogy as a whole. And we're also going to talk about why you shouldn't watch the last one. Ever. And you're not going to listen. I'm telling you right now, you're going to watch first, you're not going to listen. So, what we're going to talk about today are the Feast trilogy. Feast 2, Sloppy Seconds, Feast 3, The Happy Finish. And yes, they know what they did with the titles. These were written and directed by the same guy. The director for all three was John Gulager. His father, Clu Gulager, it's way too hard to say, was in all three movies, and most people know him from Return of the Living Dead. So those two have worked together for years in different things. But these three were also written by Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan. I wanted to make sure I got their names and got them right. These two, you actually, if you're a horror fan at all, you know these two. They wrote Saws 4 through 7. They also wrote The Collector and The Collection. They are really fantastic at coming up with new ways to kill people off in movies. They're fantastic at that, and I actually think that they are exceptional writers as far as horror goes. I thoroughly enjoy all of their movies, and even they have a novel. I want to say it's called Blacklight. I haven't read it in a long time, but that was good too. Like they're genuinely good writers. And the first one, it sounds really impressive when you say that the first Feast was produced by Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Wes Craven. It sounds less impressive when you qualify that with the fact that they were the ones that ran Project Greenlight, a TV show on HBO that would produce movies as like part of a competition, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow the first one won the competition and got to be season 3 of Project Greenlight. When you see it, I think you'll know what I mean when I say I have no idea how this won. But whatever, it's fine. So the first one stars Clu Gulager, Jenny Wade, and for the record, Clu Gulager, I really want to stop saying his name, so might just be Clu from this point forward. Him and Jenny Wade are actually the only ones that are in all three movies. But the first movie also had Jason Mewes, Henry Rollins, Krista Allen, and it's either McSteamy or McDreamy, whichever one's not Patrick Dempsey, whatever one's the like ogreish dude that's really tall. That dude's in it for about like a minute and a half, possibly 2 minutes. But it's a really fantastic cameo. These are 100% alien monster movies. They're immensely gross and hilarious. And the thing I think I like the most about them, even down to the third one, is that whatever you think is going to happen, that's not it. That's definitely not it. The first one is a good movie. It's a really good monster movie. The second one picks up the second that the first one leaves off and moves on and continues the story. The second one is actually even better than the first one in the sense that it's even gorier, it's even funnier, and it's just pure chaos. And there's one scene in the second movie, I'm gonna hold it up again. In this movie, there is one scene that is so bad that when Mike Payne and I watched it, we started laughing so hard that we had to stop the movie, and I started to like gray out. Like you know when like instantly it stops being funny, but you can't make yourself breathe, and you're like, I'm gonna pass out from laughter. Who passes out from laughter. That's where we were at. I drooled on myself and fell over on the ground. And then we rewound it and watched that scene like 12 more times because we're bad people. Anyway, it's an exceptional movie. Okay, well, it's exceptional in the horror realm. If you don't watch horror, these ones aren't for you. If you even kind of like horror, though, I promise you, these are entertaining. I will give you that. They are, whatever you think is going to happen, I promise you that's not it. Okay, even down to literally the last second of the last movie. Nothing you thought was going to happen happened. That's where we come up to the third one. So, I'm not going to tell you how it ends, because that would ruin the magic. But here's the thing. If you watch the first two, I guarantee you're going to watch the third movie. Even though I'm literally telling you, right, look at me. Don't watch the third movie. It's not, you're going to fucking watch it. When you watch the third movie, you're going to hate me a little. No, that's not fair. You're going to hate me a lot. Because you wouldn't have known about the existence of any of these if I wouldn't have told you. When you watch the third one, you're going to hate me. But there is a way to fix this. It's like The Ring. It's like a virus or in The Ring, when they would show somebody else the movie and then the curse would move on to them. That's how this works. These are cursed. This is a cursed trilogy. When you get to the end, you're going to hate me. Unless you find someone else and make them watch the trilogy. If you find someone else and you make them watch this, then the moment the movie ends and you see that rage build up inside of them, you're going to just crack up. It's gonna be the most healthy, real laugh you've had in probably a long time, because we're all in quarantine. I mean, my fat ass is over here making YouTube videos. We gotta do something with our time. So when you see them experience the ending of this, you're not gonna be mad at me anymore. You're going to understand why you watched the trilogy to begin with, and they're going to be like your new favorite thing. So, weigh your options, but I'm telling you right now, unless you plan to show this trilogy to someone else, don't watch the third movie. Okay, you can, these ones aren't out of print like last week's movies. Okay, these ones you can watch on, the first one you can watch on like Amazon, YouTube, Apple TV. You can get it a lot of places. The second one is YouTube or Apple TV or Google Play. But the third one is only on Apple TV. Which, I mean, that's probably a good thing, because I guess it would make it harder for most people to watch it, because you shouldn't. Like, so Josh Blue, I'm literally telling you right now, the only highlight of the third movie, you're going to be so mad. You're going to be so mad. The only highlight is that Josh Blue, the stand-up comedian with cerebral palsy, is in the third movie, and he is hilarious. His parts are fantastic. That's it. You're totally going to watch it. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about these for the simple fact that the first time that I watched the first one, I was in awe, because these are so wrong on so many levels. And then the second one is so much worse. I can't even put it into words. But you should absolutely, if you're a horror fan at all, watch the masterpieces that are Feast 1 and 2. And don't watch the third one. Okay? Don't watch it. Oh yeah, also, before we have to like cut and then I have to get all mad at Andrew, if you like the video, like it. If you want to comment down below with the rage you experience after you watch the third one because you didn't listen to me, feel free to do that. Or if you have suggestions for movies you want me to watch in the future, well, like I said, I'll watch anything once. Or subscribe to the channel. I mean, if you like them, set up the notifications so it just pops up and says, hey, that fat kid posted another video. Fat kid, I'm 40, Jesus. Anyway, it doesn't matter, whatever. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.